we set out to send Justin Trudeau a message, and I think we were successful. Durham wants Pierre Poilievre to be the next Prime Minister of Canada. The writ period started 36 days ago on this campaign, and you may recall that it kicked off with Justin Trudeau calling me names. He called me a twofer, which some of you probably still haven't figured out what that means. I know it's very confusing. It was an odd time. But what I think, what was very interesting to me about it is I think it sort of signaled a few things that are worth remembering tonight as we celebrate this victory. The first is that Justin Trudeau doesn't really know what to do with people like me. He doesn't know what to do with a lot of people in this room. He looks at us and he thinks that his party owns us and owns our communities. He looks at me and sees a millennial, son of an African immigrant, grandson of a public school custodian, survivor of cancer thanks to our public healthcare system, and raised by a single mother. And he thinks that people like me owe his party something, that we have to fall in line behind his party. I obviously disagree. I think there are many conservatives like me. There are many conservatives who acknowledge that in 2024, it is our party that best represents the values of our communities. When we talk about what's happening in the country right now, I do think it is liberal elites betraying the working people of this country, betraying the middle class, betraying the working class. And when I say liberal elites, I am talking about Justin Trudeau and Liberal Party, but not just that. I'm also talking about the liberal elites who run big banks and big telecommunications companies, driving up the cost of everything. I am also talking about the liberal elites who run the Ontario Ministry of Education in this province. I'm also talking about the liberal elites who are activists and academics and trying to consistently undermine law enforcement and public safety, leaving the most vulnerable Canadians with fewer protections from our justice system. When you want to spot them, it's pretty easy, and it's bigger than partisan politics. They're the people pushing DEI and ESG initiatives while hiking up the cost of living for hardworking people. They are the people who virtue signal and engage in performance theater while your life gets harder. And they're the people who serve the interests of a privileged few and make you feel like a bad person for expecting our country to work for you. And they are wrong. The liberal elites in this country are wrong, absolutely.